This is a Japanese automaton, and this is a Japanese flute that was used as a secret weapon. And I'm testing these along with the biggest, rarest, and strangest musical instruments from Japan. But first up, this is a fully functional piano from Sega. This mini piano has all 88 fully functional keys. The keys are so tiny I can't even play them with my fingers. I literally have to use chopsticks to play the notes. It's so detailed that every piece on this piano moves just like a real piano. It even has built-in songs that it can play on its own. Even though this piano was way too small to play, we have some insane instruments coming up. This is a traditional Japanese koto. This thing is insane. It really has that, like Japanese sound. Apparently, I'm supposed to tape these things to my fingers. Okay, I feel like a cat now. I have no clue if I did this right, but we have 5 picks taped to my fingers. Okay, I'm just gonna strum this. That sounds so cool. I saw this one lady playing it and she was like bending the strings with this side. Oh, that's so sick. Well, that was a koto. As you can tell, I love automatons. These guys released in Japan in 2009 and they've just made so many of them now. They made a Hatsune Miku one. They made Batman. I have Batman up on my shelf. There's even this little tiny Hello Kitty one right here. Automatons are pretty simple little instruments. Basically, you can press on their stem and you can squish their cheeks. There's only 2 switches on the back. One of them is the volume and one of them is the low to high. So you can play really low like this, or you can go all the way to this. I'm sorry for your ears. Eventually, they came out with these gigantic ones, which are exactly the same. They're just very big. The little tiny ones don't even have a stem. They just play melodies with this little button. This is kind of terrifying. He ate him. The company that makes automatons also makes these little things called sushi beats. They're supposed to look like little pieces of sushi and they each play a different musical part. So this yellow one is drums. Then we can add in a synth. Nice little synth bass. And then they made this really cool thing called the gum bass. It's honestly a really simple instrument. It just has a volume knob. If you turn it off, you can't even hear it. This next instrument is called a shakuhachi flute. These handmade bamboo flutes have been used for centuries, not just to play music, but to literally unalive people. So I've never played one of these in my life. I've played the flute a little bit, so I honestly have no clue how to play this. I need help. One moment.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I just watched some videos on how to play the shakuhachi. Apparently, you're supposed to let this part rest on your chin and then lightly blow. That is beautiful. It takes so much breath. Oh my gosh, this is literally the hardest instrument I've ever tried to play. I got sound to come out of it once. Oh my goodness, I can't get it to make noise again.
1 week later.
Okay, I've been practicing the shakuhachi for the last week, and this is where I'm at. I now have such respect for people who play shakuhachi. This thing is very hard to play, but sounds so cool. And if I were playing this in a Japanese ceremony for some reason, and the Yakuza came up at me, I have a weapon that I can battle with. I'm gonna practice every day until I'm a professional shakuhachi player, so you have to subscribe to see my progress. You guys will see me play this, and I'm gonna be good. I really hope. Next up, we have the Suzuki Omnichord. Yeah, apparently Suzuki made instruments, not just motorcycles. The Omnichord originally released in 1981 in Japan, and this thing is expensive. Even though it looks like a toy, the Omnichord is literally $1,000. But luckily, I used Coupert to get one for much cheaper. Coupert is a free browser extension that helps you save money while shopping online. When I was looking for an Omnichord, Coupert automatically found and tested tons of coupons. Plus, it even compared other websites that sold the same Omnichord for a lower price. Look, it actually shows you a list of websites and how much they sell the Omnicord for. Yo, Coupert already found an Omnicord for $295 off. And unlike Honey, Coupert doesn't steal tracking links to make money. Coupert is 100% transparent with users and creators. Let's see how much we can get a shakuhachi flute for. Dang, okay, it's going through a lot of coupons right now to find a really good deal. Oh wow, it actually found a coupon for $32 off. Coupert also gave me cash back when I bought these instruments, so basically, I got free money to buy even more Japanese instruments. Smarter shoppers use Coupert. Find the Coupert extension link in the description of this video and start saving today. And thank you so much to Coupert for sponsoring this part of the video. Anyways, the Omnicord is specially made for playing chords. Each one of these buttons plays a different chord. But what's really cool about the Omnicord is the strum plate. You can either strum or tap on it. Okay, I guess these are different sounds. Whoa. Oh, it's so cool. When I hear the Omnicord, I just think of Adventure Time. There's one episode where the Ice King was playing this thing with Marceline. It was so good. Okay, so I really wanted to buy a taiko drum. Taiko drums are a Japanese drum that are used in really cool ceremonies, but they're gigantic and very expensive. So I got myself a little taiko drum controller for my Nintendo Switch, and we're gonna play the taiko drum. All right, I am channeling my taiko drumming skills from Japan into this game. Let's do this. You know what? This does the job for sure. I feel like I'm there. Hooray! Clear, success. I did it. This device recreates the voice of Hatsune Miku, which is a virtual superstar from Japan. So this is kind of like a stylophone. You use this stylus to press on the keys. Why is that so loud? You can give it vibrato. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to use this thing, but all of the instructions are in Japanese, so these won't help much. If you use the top part of the keyboard, you can actually do a slide. Each of these letters here are different vowels that you can get her to sing. So we have A, E, U, E, and O. Okay, I'm gonna try to play a Hatsune Miku song on the Pakemiku. I also have no clue what she's saying when I'm tapping on this because I don't know Japanese. Next, we have a Japanese shamisen. Right off the bat, this is like a 3-string guitar, and it looks like it has real snake skin. Ugh. We just got this thing tuned to what I think are the right notes, and you actually use this thing. I think this is called a bachi. Let me know in the comments if I'm saying it wrong. And basically you hold it, and this is kind of like your guitar pick. So I think I'm kind of holding it right. And then it's low key like an automaton. There's no frets on this, so it's just like. Yo, it kind of popped off. Dang it. I feel like this one would look really cool as a weapon, but I don't think it would do much. Ah! Oh my gosh, why are Japanese instruments so hard to play? This is Megalovania on the shamisen. That was close enough. Personally, I would rather take a normal 6-string guitar over this. This is pretty hard to play, but it sounds super sick. Okay, next is another instrument from Suzuki. This is the Unison. This thing was super futuristic for its time because this is a mix between a guitar and a synthesizer. It was the first guitar that could play sounds that weren't guitar. So there are strings right here that you can strum. It feels like a guitar. But on the neck of the guitar, there is no strings. It feels so weird because they're not strings, they're just like solid. It's pretty much just an electronic guitar that has different voices. These are vibes. The vibes are vibing. Brass. And then you have rhythms here. Hey, it's even got a whammy bar. So this is my old Nintendo Game Boy Color. So I just found out that someone actually made a program for these Game Boys where you can make music. So of course I had to try it. The only problem is these old Game Boys need light to be able to see what's on the screen. So I need some sunlight. So the software is called LSDJ, and you actually have to buy a game cartridge where you can load on whatever you want. What I love about LSDJ is you're forced to use the sounds that the Game Boy makes to make your songs. So it took me a while to figure out because this is not like other software that I've used. But eventually I made it to this screen where you actually put the notes in. Each one of these rows is the different notes in the sequence. So if I want to change the first note, I hold down A and then change it. And then once you input all your notes, you can hit start to play your song. It's kind of hard to make songs on this, but it's still really cool. Man, I love Japanese food, instruments, video games, all of it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if YouTube's algorithm actually works, you're gonna love this video next.